Welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keeps podcast, the only podcast where we don't go live. We don't go live. Everything's edited. You'll never get the full version.
If this was a live podcast, it'd be horrible because
I think we'll hold our own.
We wouldn't, but like we wouldn't be able to say all this stuff because honestly, if y'all like this podcast, y'all should hear the stuff that we don't say. And if you don't like the podcast, you should hear the stuff that we don't say.
I really feel like we would get a boosted ratings if they really if they really just got a chance to really know us for real. That'll never happen though. Okay.
You think I'm giving you my actual real opinions on things? Heavens no.
Oh gosh, no. No, we're not.
I'm here to lie and laugh.
And we be getting new people, and we really be forgetting to introduce ourselves. I'm Greg.
We haven't done that.
My name is Greg.
And
before Jax goes, I gotta let this nigga know.
Oh my fucking goodness, bro. Shut the fuck up, Noah Lyles. Just put the fries in the bag, fuck nigga. Golly.
Yeah, nigga. This shit's crazy.
Hold up, 3-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
This shit is crazy. Man, this is probably one of the funniest things I've ever found in our text DMs.
I feel like when the girl leave a voice message and then the rapper make it into a song. That's what I feel like.
You feel like one of the bitter hoes? This is crazy. That is insane.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. But my other host, Jax, this is the Play for Keeps podcast. We haven't done this in probably well over a month. I know I ain't
It's
said
definitely been over. We're gonna start doing it again though. We're gonna start doing it again though.
Niggas just assume we just up there. We got motion for real. Like niggas really know who we are.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy. Hey, but you want to blame anybody? Blame Ash. Fuck nigga. He the reason. Yeah. Before we even get started, of course,
Donations.
Absolutely.
Donations.
Absolutely.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that.
Look, y'all do have the power to change that. Like this is not just a drop.
that's very true. We haven't lied to you yet. We're going to later on, but we haven't lied to you yet.
Yeah, no, for real. Like and for the supporters that's already sent their donation.
All I hear is this that check came in. I love it when you talk to me. My task to see.
We appreciate you.
I love it when you talk to me. My task to see. This that check.
Shout out to Leland, man.
Ever since you showed me that Leland AI singing Cash Machine, I cannot stop playing that, and I hate it so much.
Yeah,
I hate it so much.
Yeah, man. I don't really talk to bro. Nigga. I got money now. This shit is crazy.
But speaking about got money now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and piggyback off of what we was talking about last week with Dak Prescott.
They
had Mike Breen in the room.
They finally got the deal done, bro.
Pulls up, 3-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
At the buzzer, right before tip-off. Or kickoff.
Literally, it was on the Sunday of week 1, like maybe an hour or 2 hours before the game started. But yeah, Dak, he finally got the deal done. I never doubted it in my mind at all. Don't even listen to any of the past podcasts because that's not me. But yeah, Dak got the deal done. 4 years, $240 million, 231 of that money guaranteed. He's making $60 million a year, and he's the highest paid player in NFL history.
Again.
Yes. It's a good job if you can keep it.
Like I said, we never denied that he was not going to get paid. He was going to get paid by somebody.
Yeah.
And for me, I knew that I've been a part of this organization for. In January will be 28, but we're not there yet. For 27 years, I've been a part of this organization as a fan. And during my tenure, I'm not used to superstars just not getting paid. Not superstars, or just stars in general. What we consider one of our top talents, if they are in a certain age range,
for sure.
Jerry Jones, no matter how much he yaps, the deal somewhat finds a way to get done.
Unless you're DeMarco Murray.
Unless you're DeMarco Murray, then we just, take advantage of a small window of opportunity. And they low-key kind of did that with Zeke, but Zeke got paid on that front.
He came back.
He came back. You know what I mean? Look, until there's another 4th round quarterback that we pick up that we trust, this is us.
Yeah.
We gonna stick with him.
I'm not mad at it. I think he's like, y'all already know how, if you listen to any episode of the podcast where we talk about the Cowboys, you already know how much I like Dak. I think he's a great football player. I think he's the core. I think he can get you to a Super Bowl. He's just always just in very unfortunate circumstances because of the Cowboys, and
absolutely.
We all know why that happens. We don't have to say his name again, even though I will say it's Jerry Jones' fault.
I'm gonna find a bucket for this next podcast, bro.
Bro, it's 7 years. Just 7 years, and we'll be okay. Just 7 years.
Bro, okay. All right.
But one thing about this contract, though, like, I'm glad he got the money, but I sort of think it's a little bit funny how $231 million guaranteed. Like, the full contract is $240, bro. Just go ahead and just pay the rest. I feel like just pay the rest of it, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not mad at it.
They're not trying to. I see what Jerry's trying to do. He's not trying to set a precedent.
For what?
Of just a fully guaranteed contract.
I mean, the precedent already happened with Deshaun, but we'll talk about him later.
Yes, but we see that it's a dumpster fire right now. You know what I mean? They can't let a real nigga succeed just yet. Imagine if a real nigga succeeded and played out that guaranteed contract and there was no regrets. Then everybody be asking for a guaranteed contract at the quarterback position.
The only quarterback.
I mean, well, look, relax. I ain't mean it like that. But for you other niggas that believe, look, we'll talk about that later.
I feel like the only quarterback that deserves a fully guaranteed contract is Patrick Mahomes,
and Lamar.
Patrick Mahomes can win the Super Bowl, though. He's winning the Super Bowls. Mahomes is winning the Super Bowls, though, so that's the only thing.
Fair.
So that's why I would do that.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
But Mahomes' contract, it's not guaranteed. I mean, his contract not guaranteed, but he's like signed for 10 years for like $500 million. He's gonna, no matter what happens, he's gonna get his bread. It don't even matter.
It's never going broke. He'll never be broke again.
He shouldn't. He should not be broke. But you know how people be. Now that we got that out the way, now we can get to the real meat and potatoes, because it's time to overreact to some of the things that happened this past weekend in the NFL. Because of course it was week 1, whole lot of games happened, 16 to be precise, and I just want to start off, since we were already talking about the Cowboys and the Browns, I just want to start off with my overreaction is.
Wait, you want to take the screen off? Yeah, let me take the screen off. Yeah, for sure.
All right, yeah. My overreaction is, I think the Browns just need to go ahead and cut Deshaun, no matter how many or how much like dead cap or whatever. I just think it's not him. It's not. He's cooked for whatever reason, mentally, physically, I don't know, emotionally, spiritually, he's cooked. They just need to go ahead and cut bait on him. Let Jameis cook, bro, because they've been wasting Myles Garrett, been wasting Denzel Ward. Amari Cooper don't even want to catch a pass from him no more. He'll just drop it in the end zone. What else? Jerry Jeudy is Well, he's not really being wasted. It's Jerry Jeudy. Even though I like Jerry Jeudy, but still. And then Nick Chubb, he's been wasted for Nick Chubb then died for this. He's not dead yet, but still, he done suffered so many injuries for this. And he's still hurt. He's supposed to come back to what? To this broken home, this broken house. I think the Browns just need to go ahead and cut bait on that man, bro. It's too nah.
And I'll be honest with you. I think Stefanski deserves a little bit better than this because I really do think he's a decent to good.
I don't think he's a bad coach. Then he went coach of the year or something like that.
Something something along those lines. Like Stefanski is a good coach. I've been a fan of his work, and I don't even like the Browns like that. And
he's won coach of the year twice.
They wasted a lot of shit right now.
Exactly. He has a winning record as a head coach with the Browns. That's impressive because nobody do that
with the Cleveland Browns. Also, Baker Mayfield has success. You know what I mean? Like,
hold up, Baker good now. Stop it.
Nah, I'm out here supporting it. Like,
okay.
You see what happens? You see what happens when niggas leave Cleveland? They thrive. They may not thrive immediately because that Panther step was kind of crazy.
It was. You can't lie about that.
He made the playoffs, nigga. He made the playoffs in Tampa. So I agree with that. Will it happen? Absolutely not, based off of the statements I've been hearing.
Nah.
That nigga is locked in.
Unfortunately,
I need that nigga locked up. Like I said, we'll get to that. My overreaction for week 1 is that I understand vehemently why Atlanta chose Penix with that 8th pick.
Before you continue, you said vehemently, and that sounded like Bieniemy. And I mean, where is Eric Bieniemy? What happened to Eric Bieniemy?
Look at that.
I forgot. What is he doing? I'm sorry. You can continue, but where is Eric Bieniemy?
Hey, go look up where that guy, because I know he was with the Commanders, and then he left. I don't know where he went after that.
He is the assistant head coach and offensive coordinator for UCLA. He still can't get the head coach.
Fuck. Oh, I do remember that because people was like, "Damn, why'd you go to college and not become a head coach?" Yeah, damn, is he that bad in interviews? I don't know, man.
I don't know. I feel like it can't be like the time has passed him because he's not even like it's too many old. Like he's 55, which is old for like real life, but as a head coach, it's normal. There's plenty of 50-year-old coaches. So I don't.
That's low key prime. It's prime age.
Exactly. So I don't get it, but.
Yeah, I don't know, but I understand why they picked Michael Penix with the number 8 pick. They are not delusional. They knew exactly what they're doing. They just kept everything under wraps. They saw what that nigga looked like in OTAs, and they hid the footage, and they did X, Y, and Z, and said, "Hey, we need to go get a fucking quarterback, because we don't know how he gonna progress in this regular season." So, look, I was the main nigga to say niggas out here just acting like Kirk Cousins ain't had no Achilles injury. They're like, y'all allow niggas like Kevin Durant and other niggas fool y'all into thinking this is just like and
it even took him a little bit to like, get back to what he do.
Y'all be comparing niggas to generational talent in a different sport and being like, okay, yeah. I mean, we got enough medication. We got enough, medical technology to get this. No, nigga, everybody not gonna be the same after an Achilles. Aaron Rodgers ain't really look all that crazy. And then knocked out Kobe. So yeah. But Kyle Pitts though.
He caught him a touchdown.
Shout
out to Kyle Pitts, I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna shed a real nigga tear. No cap. I'm like, damn, we didn't pray for times like this, nigga.
I mean, people say Kirk like to throw the tight ends, but I don't know how much longer Kirk gonna be starting because he looked like I think they didn't take a single snap under center. I think it was like every single play was either in the shotgun or the pistol, and every time they're in the shotgun they passed, and every time they're in the pistol they ran. So that's why the Steelers just cooked him.
And it's so dumb. because Bijan is gonna thrive out the backfield. You know what I mean? Like getting a handoff, trying to be a running back and getting shit out the gun.
It's a little bit more difficult.
It's like, all right, bro, but at the same time, if y'all know anything about Kirk Cousins, I never want that nigga under center because that nigga always fumble the ball when he healthy. He fumbles snaps like crazy.
Kirk Cousins is good under center, bro. He a play action quarterback. That's his thing, bro.
Bro, I understand what you're talking about, but I'm talking about he fumbles snaps like crazy. Nigga, I promise you, on a Bible, because I don't have a Bible on me right now. It's in another room. I was responsible for watching games against my own will with the Minnesota Vikings last year. Nigga, when I tell you, it don't matter if it's the red zone, the start of the play, or at the 50. One time in the game, he gonna fumble the snap. Another time in the game, the O-line's foot is gonna step on his foot and he's gonna trip and fall.
That do be happening with Kirk. That do be happening with Kirk.
And I'm just like, that's crazy. So it's like, I hope he can get it together. But coming off an Achilles injury now and trying to play under center, good luck. All right, good fucking luck. There's a lot of talented pieces out there. I don't know what's going on. I already told you who's gonna win that division. So, hey, it is what it is.
Man, another overreaction. This is from the Monday night game. I guess maybe two overreactions. One, I don't think the Jets gonna be good, bro. And two, I think Aaron Rodgers. I think he might just be mid, or not. Like he might just be like literal definition of mid, like just an okay quarterback. I don't think he got it no more. Grant, it's only been one game, but still, I don't really think he got it no more.
Okay. I want to agree, and I probably am because I don't like the nigga. But I will, give him that nigga has not been playing football for a year.
He's been doing drugs. Like, why are you giving a crackhead the benefit of the doubt?
I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm just saying that I wasn't expecting a great debut against a great defense and a team that's destined to go in the Super Bowl. This is not the moment where I'm like, well, I wasn't really expecting no crazy thing that happened with the Jets. I know he's better than Zach Wilson, but at the same time,
you're better than Zach Wilson.
Now I'm gonna need like I said. Now when the Jets play the Patriots and Jacoby Brissett dot them niggas up,
hey,
that's when I start taking them. Hey, that's when I take them victory laps. God damn it! That's when I hit Mike Breen on these niggas.
Pulls up 3-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
Exactly. So, yeah, I get that overreaction. Now my next overreaction is hey man, look, Joe Burrow, count your days, nigga. Joe Burrow, count your days. I was a little premature when I said it, but I still felt the same way. First of all, I need to see it to believe it when it comes to your injury history, because you only been healthy really like one good year.
He's not even healthy now. He got a wrist problem or whatever. You seen him trying to hold the water bottle, and he was like, this hurt.
Look, man, I'm just saying, I gotta see it to believe it. If you injured, the Bengals are cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you. And if you playing low key, the way y'all niggas are looking against the Patriots, y'all, you keep getting this Pat Mahomes tax, nigga. Everybody just chills out on you because you was like the only nigga to beat Pat Mahomes and go to the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl y'all didn't win, by the way. And
niggas do forget that. He get a lot of credit for somebody who hasn't won a Super Bowl.
He just like, hey, wait, chill out. He top 3. I'm like, okay, but y'all put him in there just because he beat Pat Mahomes one time. And I'm trying, if he keeps on this trajectory, I said in the group chat, I'm gonna look at that nigga like Eli Manning was to Tom Brady, nigga. Like, okay, you got one off a nigga that won 7. I get it, or 2. My fault, 2. Let me not disrespect Eli. He did get 2 off that nigga Brady. But I'm gonna look at you like Eli. You're not You know how it is. When we talk about that quarterback era, we talk about Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger,
Aaron Rodgers, Peyton,
Aaron Rodgers,
Drew.
Peyton, Drew, and then we put Eli a little bit down there. Or if we put Eli in there, there's always somebody that retweets it. I see how they try to sneak Eli in this bitch. Yeah, it's gonna be like Joe Burrow. Like if you keep it up, we're gonna talk about Mahomes, Allen, Mahomes, and all them, Jackson, and then we'll have Joe Burrow down here and be like, I see how y'all tried to sneak this nigga in here because he beat Pat Mahomes this one good time.
And for what is worth, like low key, the Bengals not even that good. Like,
They're not.
They got like Jamar Chase is great and T. Higgins is great. Joe Burrow, of course, we already know. We think he's good. He just need to tighten up. But their defense don't really got nobody for real. They just have a good defensive coordinator who sort of gets the best out of them. But they're not that good, and their own line struggles a lot, which is also part of the reason Joe Burrow keeps getting hurt. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, we like I said, when y'all had a lot of offensive weapons with Joe Mixon, which niggas call trash, but the nigga look great with the Texans right now. Y'all had Tyler Boyd as like the third or fourth option on top of T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Y'all had a tight end that was somewhat serviceable, but I don't want to break down the whole everything. But yeah, Joe Burrow, like I said, count your days. Count your days. I'm not calling you no fraud, but I'm your injury,
getting close.
Your injury history, I've been on that. And then number two, you looking more like Eli than them niggas that we're gonna talk about 20 years down the line, especially with that hair you got. I ain't want to bring it up, but
wasn't the biggest fan, but here's what it is. White people be liking Eminem and stuff, but
that LSU, that's like it's that Pat Mahomes tax mixed with that LSU tax.
Literally.
That's literally what it is. Nobody talks about everybody talks about everybody else. I know. Now, when I compare you to Justin Herbert, like 4 months down the line, niggas gonna be upset. But I don't know.
Man, my next overreaction. Will Levis, he's not that guy. Tennessee, y'all do not have a quarterback.
Hey, I got that meme saved, and this
is the funniest picture I've ever seen in my life in terms of football. Like, it's this, and then that like Andy Dalton when he threw the pick, and then like the guy like diving through the end zone behind him. Like, those are the two funniest things I've ever seen, bro.
I appreciate. Not only do I appreciate, like, I appreciate everything about this. I appreciate how it's blurred, and it reminds me of
the blur makes it. I've seen like the actual like Getty Images picture. Like it doesn't do it. The blur does it justice.
The blur reminds me of the Mr. Krabs blur. Where he's this is when we talk about NFL memes trying to make a little comeback, they heard, nigga. They heard NBA was scary, and they said, "Hey, we got something to say about that, my nigga."
Bro,
God damn.
He was like this.
Sorry.
That nigga was K-Dot with it. Oh man. Hey man, look. And it's bad because Caleb Williams, he did not have a good ass game at all, but fuck. Will Levis stole the fucking show, nigga.
I really want my overreaction was really gonna be all the rookie quarterbacks suck, and so do the rookie receivers. But I just saw the Will Levis thing, so I had to. But goodness gracious! And then the pick is looks like it's a idiotic decision.
Levis gets wrapped up, flicks it ahead. It's picked off. Tyreek Stevens picked off. Tyreek.
That's a perfect play. That's a perfect play.
Bill Belichick was actually talking about this. I think he was, I don't know if he was on a Manning cat. He was on somewhere. Mm-hmm. And he was just like, that's just a dumb throw to begin with. Because even if you make that pass, that gives you what? 1 extra yard, 2 yards at best. Just throw it away. Just throw it away at that point. You're not really, there wasn't really no positive gain. That you got to play smarter football than that. And I was just like, yeah, Bill. I see what you're doing.
He's trying to get that. He's trying to get that job back. I see it. He's talking a lot about the Cowboys. Oh man, they've done such a good job in their coaching staff and their personnel department. I see what you're trying to do, Bill Belichick.
Hey, you know what that sound like? When Mike McCarthy was like, "Hey, man, I just been locked in on that film. Been watching film for a whole year, man. Look."
And the fact that he lied, and it's known that he lied, and people just like okay with it, like what the hell? But
they're okay with it because he got a Super Bowl ring over 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Shoot,
in 2010 or 2009,
something like that. Golly.
Antonio Holmes was still a receiver. Mike Tomlin was young.
What you got for your last overreaction?
My last overreaction. The curse might be broken.
Who's curse?
The curse might be broken. The NFC East curse might be broken. I'm not gonna lie to you. We may fuck around and win this division again. We may fuck around and win this division again because I don't like how the Eagles look. Not saying that we're gonna win a Super. I'm not one of them niggas. And shout out to Brandon because I love that nigga, but still. We're not winning a fucking Super Bowl. But I do.
I mean, but if the curse break, what if it was the curse that was keeping Dallas from winning the Super Bowl? And if the curse breaks, just food for thought, just food for. It's not gonna happen. But
when I think about this NFC East curse, everything just reminds me of that fucking the Buffalo Wild Wings. Like I feel like we're in a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial, and as soon as something gets too crazy, some nigga has a button under there like let's move something, let's trip somebody. Let's make somebody lose a footing,
fumble a snap, make him call the catch, not a catch, make him do something like that.
Something, right? To go in the OT or whatever. But yeah, I got a good feeling that like I said, we're in cycle 3. The Cowboys look good.
This is what always happens. Did I tell you my cousin, he like publicly denounced the Cowboys on Instagram?
I did not know. I've met people that have done that before. I didn't know you had kinfolk that was.
He did that before. I think after Dak signed, he posted the picture. I was like he got like a picture of his whole family, wife, 2 kids in Texans jerseys. Just be like, I can't do this anymore. I was crying. I was crying.
He going through it. He be going through it. He going through it right now.
Oh my gosh, that was one of the fun. I was crying when I said I was actually crying.
Because who publicly goes through this, bro? Like who publicly just wants to just go through?
Like whole family and CJ Stroud. I get it. I like the Texans too, but that was just one of the funniest things I ever seen in my life.
You'll never catch a Texans fan saying, "Hey, well, I like the Cowboys."
I don't get maybe it's because I'm not from Dallas or Houston, but I just don't like both teams from Texas. You should want to support, but whatever, bro. If you don't, I don't care. But now, Greg, it's time. We got a little top 5 to do. So we're gonna do some of the top 5 teams that are been eliminated from playoff contention just based off their first week performance.
And we're not talking about you niggas that never had a chance to begin with. Not talking about you Carolina Panthers. Shout out to Des. Not talking about you Carolina Panthers. You Arizona Cardinals. We're not talking about you niggas. We talking about niggas we thought was going to make the playoffs, but we're looking at week 1 and saying, hey, no, nigga, I'm sorry. Out.
For what it's worth, I did think the Cardinals were going to make the playoffs, but still.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
All right, so to start off this top 5, I know everybody and their mama, including me, was like, "Oh, it might be their year because they finally got them a quarterback. They done got them 3 cold receivers and blah blah blah." But I don't think the Bears are making the playoffs, bro. Because especially, I don't know if you've seen, but Roma Dunze, he got like hurt on like a freak injury, like somebody like rolled up on his leg.
Yeah.
At the end, so like he like hurt his heel or ankle or something. And Keenan Allen, he's also just missed practice today, and he might not play. And so their only healthy receiver is DJ Moore again, which is exactly what Justin Fields had to go through. And then last game against the Titans, the Bears did not score. They won that game, but they didn't score a single offensive touchdown. They had like a blocked punt. They had the Will Levis debacle. I think they had like a return touchdown too, and that's how they won. But Caleb Williams, he was, I think, 14 for 29, and he only had 93 yards passing. And this is not what people thought Caleb Williams was going to be. So I'm not gonna lie, I thought he'd start cooking a lot earlier, sort of instantly, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think the Bears make the playoffs.
A lot of you niggas on Twitter and social media need to apologize to Bill Belichick because he definitely was like, "Yeah, it's the preseason, but I wasn't that impressed." Y'all better start apologizing. Yeah, apologize to that defensive minded man. You gotta break down this shit, man.
He know what he's talking about,
man. He's 70, 72. I feel like he's been 72 for a long ass time. 73 should be around the corner at some point.
I wonder what change is going to happen when he reaches 73. Like,
he'll date a 25-year-old instead. All right, man. At number 4, let me go ahead and just address the elephant in the room. ATL, pack it up. ATL, pack it the fuck up. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Because I said I have the right to change my opinion if Michael Penix plays, but I feel like the Atlanta Falcons are going to wait too late to insert that nigga in there, where just too much damage has already been done, and Penix can only do so much, nigga. The do-rag QB number 1 can only do so much his rookie year. So y'all better put him under center before he turns 24. All right. I got a lot riding on this nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, that's what I have for my number.
I think he might already be 20. How old is Michael Penix? Ain't he old?
I think he's 23, and I think February he'll turn 24. If I'm not mistaken, I think we had this conversation.
No, he's 24 right now.
He's 24 right now. Please, Lord, you're riding a thin line right now. I want this nigga to succeed, but damn, 24. Damn.
Yikes.
All right, man. When's his birthday?
May 8th.
Okay, he got time. He got time, my nigga. Let's go.
All right. Number 3 team. It hurts me to say this because I need the streak to continue, but I don't think the Steelers are making the playoffs. Like, I still need them to get that 8 wins. But if you want, and yes, they won that last game against the Falcons, but if you watch that game, they scored 18 points, all field goals. The kicker made like a highlight post after the game on Instagram. It was live because he was like walking down the tunnel looking like John Wick. It was cool, but still, like, please, Pittsburgh, let the streak continue because we need that for Mike Tomlin. We need to push agendas, but I don't think the Steelers are making the playoffs. They're starting Justin Fields again because Russ is still working his way back from the calf injury. But even if they start Russ, I think Russ might be cooked. So I don't know.
It's crazy because I have to disagree just off of the fact that I have somebody else in that division. Cincinnati Bengals, pack it up, nigga. Hey, I may be premature about it, and niggas may think I'm hating.
It's hate for sure. It's hate for sure.
Look, I have I've been thinking about this for a while now, and based off of week 1 alone, Bengals pack it up, bro. I do not think y'all gonna make the playoffs this season. This nigga already scrunching up his hand in week 1. Lamar Chase is still not happy.
T. Higgins hurt, and also not have. I don't think T. Higgins was paid. They didn't pay nobody.
They ain't paid Jamar, and Jamar out here, doing the sassy ass wide receiver thing that wide receivers do. Yeah. So I'm and Joe Burrow dyed his fucking hair, and y'all have no real run game, and y'all defense ain't all that. The list can go on, my nigga. Y'all just look. All that nigga does is put a cigar in his mouth, and they be vibing. So with that being said, I love the white unis. They not nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's and then for the final team, we both think is not making the playoffs. We're gonna go ahead and say the Houston. No, I'm playing. The Green Bay Packers. I don't think they're making the playoffs, but that's really just because of Jordan Love injury. If y'all didn't see it, Jordan Love, he was or wait, I don't even remember if we talked about the last podcast because time is running together for me. But
what you call it? When we talked about his injury didn't happen yet. Oh no, yes it did.
It did have, because we were recording on a Saturday, yeah. But yeah, so like we said on our last podcast, Jordan Love, he ended up getting hurt, ankle rolled up on. It looked really bad.
It did look bad.
Like it looked like his ankle got messed up, and like they like zoomed in on his knee, and it looked like something popped. I think they ended up saying it was just like a MCL sprain or something like that. But
yeah.
He's supposed to be out
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks or something like that. I think the Packers are good. I think Jordan Love is good, but I just without their quarterback, I don't think they'll make it. I think they might get. I think Malik Willis can be fine, but even if Jordan Love comes back, who's to say he's going to be 100%? Because like I said, that injury looks sort of crazy. So I'm happy he's not out for the season, but I'm also surprised he's not out for the season. So
me too.
I don't think the Packers are going to make the playoffs.
I also agree. We both mutually agree they're not making the playoffs. But at the same time, this is also they're also in the division that has the Chicago Bears and the Vikings.
Yeah.
So, in the words of JT, nah, that wasn't JT. Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I forgot my one overreaction. Just to address it and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana, y'all are all right. Y'all are in good hands. Y'all have nothing to worry about. I told y'all back then. I'm telling y'all now. Y'all have nothing to worry about. That nigga is just fine. He gonna figure it out. He just gotta put a little bit of touch on the ball. Gonna be all right. That throw was amazing.
he slipped and then he stood up and just bombed it
for 60. And that bitch looked effortlessly a bucket. I'm like, oh fuck. That nigga just kept making plays. I'm like, oh yeah, AR gonna be all right, man. Yeah. I ain't got no doubts about that nigga.
But now we talked about the on-field product. Now we got to move on and address the elephant in the room, or really address the GOAT in the room. Because Kendrick Lamar, he was chosen to be the halftime performer at this upcoming Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Which is amazing. I never thought it'd happen. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I wanted Lil Wayne to do it because it was in New Orleans, but Kendrick my favorite rapper, so I'm not mad either way. I won both times. But for the love of God, y'all are treating Lil Wayne like a Make-A-Wish kid, bro. Stop it, please.
It is embarrassing. Look, just niggas we talking about. Oh, we just wanna. Y'all gotta chill out because we just trying to give a nigga his flowers. Well, give him his flowers, nigga. Ain't nobody stopping you from that. Just because you give a nigga flowers, that don't mean he gotta have everything in the motherfucking world,
bro.
Like yo,
did you see? He put out like a video today saying, "Oh, I'm so sad this happened," and blah blah blah. Like, the Super Bowl been in New Orleans how many times? What are you talking about? Like,
in his defense, this was probably his best chance because he wasn't gonna be. He listen. I love how people be bringing up 2013. I want y'all to respectfully humble yourselves. That was Beyonce. Yeah, I want y'all to understand. Never gonna happen. I want y'all to understand. Jay-Z wasn't even in the building during that time. I want you to also understand that stage is in a museum right now. They have that Super Bowl stage that Beyonce performed on. It is on a physical museum. Damn. That nigga Wayne was never going to be in consideration for shit like that. I'm gonna just keep it real with you and keep it honest. I understand it was New Orleans. That's also the Beehive, and she also puts hot sauce in her purse. What is you talking about? But and y'all gotta act like, and y'all need to stop acting like this is 2008. I need y'all to stop acting like this is also 2011. This is 2024. I don't want that nigga headlining nothing. He can be a part of it,
bro.
He can be a part of it. I would love for Lil Wayne to be a part of this. I would love Kendrick Lamar to have, because they have songs together.
He's for sure gonna bring out bringing out Lil. Kendrick is a bit like, I've been listening to Kendrick since like middle school, bro. He had a whole mixtape that was like called like C4, and he was just him freestyling over Lil Wayne songs.
I'm tapped in with that Piff, nigga. I listen to every dedication. Every dedication that drops, I listen to it, nigga. I just got done listening to Dedication 6 2 weeks ago. Nigga, like I love that nigga Wayne's music for sure. But also, I don't need that nigga headlining. I don't trust that nigga to headline right now in 2024. Not after the performance I didn't seen beforehand in 2024. And if y'all believe me, we'll bring it up, nigga. Hey, nigga, not that great right now.
Stop it, bro. I feel like a lot of people,
nigga,
they're just doing this because they don't. It's because the stupid beef thing, obviously, but they're taking everything a little too far. I'm not going. People are saying Lil Wayne a bad performer, but he's not a bad performer. People are pulling up some of his bad performances because everybody will. Not everybody has not everybody gets 100%. Not everybody gets an A on the test every single time. So has he had a couple bad performances? Yeah, but he's not a bad performer. And then you got people saying, "Oh, he doesn't have hits and he can't perform. He can't perform half his songs and blah blah blah." Like, I guess that's true as far as content wise, but you act like he's stupid. Like you act like he's not gonna know to change around a couple lyrics, censor himself. Like he is capable of doing a Super Bowl. He just didn't get picked. Ooh, it's not that bad. And then on the other side is other people saying Kendrick, what? He doesn't have hits either. Like he don't won like 20 Grammys. He's humble was a big song. All Right was literally like an anthem during everything going on in the pandemic, everything going on with George Floyd. He had Money Trees. Everybody knows that. Mad City, Don't Kill My Vibe. Like he has hits, and that's not even counting like features and stuff he's done. He has more than enough hits to do it. And I've been to a Kendrick concert, and that's like he's an amazing performer. It's the Kendrick concert is probably like the coolest thing I ever been to. I'm not gonna hold you. So like it's gonna be a great performance regardless. I don't get what niggas are talking about.
He's a great. First of all, he's a great performer.
And he's probably like the best male rap performer in like the past
15 years at least.
Because like who's performing like Drake? He doesn't do nothing. He doesn't have dancers. He just has that weird whatever. Like what was his last tour when he had that weird like anime figurine in the background, or then he was just running around stage dancing? Like he did stuff like that.
21 Savage. It was him and 21 Savage with that I forgot the name of that thing, but it don't really matter. But yeah, like I've been following Kendrick's like even his BET performances, all that stuff. Like every performance I've seen of Kendrick, he kills it, which is
he's a showman. Like probably him and like Tyler the Creator, but Tyler the Creator is not as popular, so he wouldn't headline the thing.
And it's just like, and I'm like, yeah, and y'all acting like y'all niggas wasn't fanboying and screaming over his most recent performance when he even brought everybody from the West Coast on that goddamn stage.
Dog, like what are we doing here?
Let's not be obtuse on both sides of it. That's why I wasn't mad that Lil Wayne didn't get the head nod, because in 2024, I just feel like Kendrick Lamar is going to be a better performer than Lil Wayne.
Yeah, like
Kendrick Lamar, and this is not even Kendrick Lamar's first Super Bowl. Nigga was in the 2021 one with Dr. Dre and Snoop.
Literally.
And them. That nigga knows what's going on. Like, I get the beef and I get everything that goes on with that. Nicki always on some weird shit. So I try to.
She's on drugs, bro.
I don't pay her no mind. But all you niggas out here defending the fuck out of Lil Wayne. Like some of y'all,
he's Lil Wayne. He's not a Make-A-Whiskey. He don't need you to defend him.
Like some of y'all are too hypocritical to even be mentioning Wayne. Birdman, I don't want to hear shit you got to say.
Birdman tried to have Lil Wayne. Birdman stole money from Lil Wayne. Birdman tried to have him killed multiple times. Like, Birdman's not a good person. Why are you trying to take up for Lil Wayne? You're a terrible person.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. I'm just for the love of God, bro. Like we're on the same page with it, but it's 2024. Literally. Yes, his catalog is amazing. His catalog alone makes Lil Wayne justifiable into these conversations about the Super Bowl. But Lil Wayne, I hope I will be disappointed if I don't see him at all.
He's for sure gonna I'm pretty sure Kendrick and Lil Wayne are. I'm pretty sure they're cool with each other. Like they made songs together. They're friends. Like
they're cool together. And then people try to do like the little Jay-Z thing. I'm like, bro, Jay-Z and Lil Wayne are cool with each other. Like they was just up last week.
Yeah, it's on video. Like they was talking to each other at some like I forget. I don't even know what it's called. I think like Fanatics conference or something like that. But they're cool with each other. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, bro.
I don't get it at all.
Y'all just don't want to see Kendrick Lamar win. That's all that is, bro. Kendrick Lamar has won 2024.
Yeah.
This is his year. It like there's nobody else that's had a better year than Kendrick Lamar. He's had such a good ass year. Niggas forgot about March. And what was it? Was it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where it all started, low key. For the year. This nigga been on a tirade. Usher started it, and Kendrick Lamar's picking up the baton and just keeping it going. Yeah, it's what it is. And we get an album.
Allegedly. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna happen, but I don't know when this. I don't know when it's gonna happen, bro. I thought it was gonna put out in the summer, but it's not the summer. No more,
I think he'll do it before the Super Bowl. I hope so.
Yeah, he should. That'd be the smart thing. If he waits till after, I'll be so sick. Like, I'll be happy that he's got an album, but I'll be so sick it took that long.
Like, bro, you could have capitalized on some of this shit right here. I know how you.
But then he don't need to capitalize on anything though, because he's one of the biggest rappers in the world, which is another thing I don't get why people are complaining. Like he's literally one of the biggest artists in the world.
Niggas acting like this nigga's not this nigga is relevant, bro. And like they picking niggas in the Super Bowl gonna pick who's hot, nigga.
Bro. And then people were saying it's Jay-Z's fault. But no, it's Jay-Z. He like I seen the thing. They said Jay-Z gives like a list of performers and then the city chooses. So the city of New Orleans chose Kendrick Lamar to be the performer.
Lil Wayne
what are we doing?
Lil Wayne thought he was Kobe.
Stop it, bro. He is Kobe. Wayne is Kobe. But Kendrick might just be LeBron, bro.
Hey, shit. I'm just that's what it is. Because it's whoever's hot that year, 9 times out of 10, these past couple, with the exception of Snoop and Dre, that was a West Coast.
I mean, that was like the LA Super Bowl, so
it was an LA Super Bowl, so I get it. But last year, look, Usher was popping for them fucking videos with Keke Palmer and shit.
Guess who he had that the tiny desk or whatever that went viral and that brought everything and
the girls was fawning when they said Usher. Oh my goodness! Ah! When Rihanna did the year before that,
yeah,
you know what I mean. So Kendrick going. That's why I'm not worried because when
it's gonna be a great performance, people are gonna. It's like the thing is gonna. It's gonna be a great performance. People are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, it should have been Lil Wayne." It's just like
it's only gonna happen like that if Lil Wayne don't actually get on that stage, and I think he's gonna be on that stage
for sure. He's gonna be on the stage.
It's gonna be too many people saying, "This is how you do it." I want Wayne in charge of 2 or 3 of the best songs to give it his best go. I don't need that nigga to do the whole set list. I don't need it.
And the halftime performance only like 15 minutes, maybe. So like
that should be filmed forever for me.
Really? They be feeling way too fast.
It's not boring because I like it, but it does seem longer than most halftimes.
I mean, yeah, it is longer than most halftime because it's the Super Bowl. But it's still only like 15 minutes to perform it. So,
motherfucker feel like 30 to me.
I wish it was 30.
Speaking of off the court issues, we go back to the state of Ohio, Cleveland to be exact. Deshaun Watson is in more trouble. Another lawsuit. The Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson is once again facing off-field trouble, newly accused in a civil lawsuit of a 2020 sexual assault. Watson, however, strongly denies the allegations. His attorney said Wednesday, and the Browns have given no consideration to sidelining veteran signal caller, according to head coach Kevin Stefanski. Look, man. Another one.
And like you can't even give him like any type of like benefit of the doubt or nothing because it's proven the man is horrible. So Jesus.
Yeah, so this is a part of the what you call it? This is not a part of the other 20, but
yeah.
This also happens around that same time. It still happens in 2020. It's still in that realm. That nigga was getting his shit off. And I remember he had a horrible ass game against the Cowboys in week 1. And look, I'm not saying that he said what he said to deflect what was going on, but it's bigger than just your father. Rest in peace to your father. I know that his father recently passed. I know there's a lot going on, but nigga, it was more than just that. I ain't gonna hold you. You got this shit going on, and it's obviously there's a lot of things going on outside of football that got you unprepared for this moment. Yo, I don't know what the fuck happened with the compound V. I don't know if it got recalled in Houston, but it's not translating in Cleveland, my nigga. I think he got to go. But of course, when you get paid so much money, they're gonna see it through.
But I saw like a report or whatever from Sports Illustrated, and they were saying something like there's language in Deshaun's contract where the Browns might be able to cut him and not have to pay anything if he's suspended for something he didn't like disclose to them previously. So like maybe that could be like the avenue of how they get out of his contract, which good for the Browns, but like it sucks because he did something crazy to get him out of that contract. So I don't even know, but it's just not worth it.
It depends on the wording,
bro.
It depends on the wording because apparently Busby says that the NFL is well aware. Let me see. He called for the lawsuit most serious egregious case. There was something in here that said Busby said that the NFL was aware of this as well, like aware of this incident as well, because Busby was trying to handle this with Deshaun privately, but nothing was coming about. So now it is being made publicly. So if for this to be in 2020, I'm assuming this was also a part. She may have been one of the women that was going to be initially a part of like that 2020, but because this is the most egregious one, Busby was probably like trying to settle or do something private with this one because this can get you when you got physical evidence about some shit. That's definitely different. That's more than just suspension. That's talking jail time potentially. This is real criminal shit.
All this shit been real criminal shit.
All of it is criminal. Like this one, this will definitely impact you. So it's just a matter. I ain't got no sympathy for the nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
You can at this point, bro. Like
I can't, bro. I'm not finna be no nigga that just I hate when they go in that. Why they wait so long, bro?
It doesn't matter. Why did he do what you call it? Why he do what he did? Like
why did he do what he did? He took bro. And I kind of want to watch my words on how I say certain things, but it's just like my nigga, there you have no business doing the things that you're doing. It is no business for anybody in general, but for you,
I also was
like come on, my brother. There's nothing you got like at that point when you look at a nigga like Deshaun, it's all you doing this for sport because it makes no sense.
Is it like 20 women, 20 plus women? Like
20 plus women, you doing this for sport?
And I've said before, like when it first happened or whatever, in my mind, I was like, oh, it was only one person. I was like, oh, she's probably lying because you know how that's just a thing that happens. But then just more and more and more. And I was like, all of them can't be lying. So it's just Deshaun, bro. You're not worth it. It's not worth it.
You're not worth it. And there's somebody that's more NFL ready.
And he's also playing horribly on top of that.
You're playing bad. And Stefanski and the Browns, they're trying to protect that. And look, the more Deshaun Watson plays and shit starts happening to him, the more that trade just looks fucking awful.
It was already the worst, it was already the worst trade in NFL history. And then it keeps getting worse because it's compounded by all the everything that's going on outside of it. It's absolutely
I want to quickly look up his trade. A 2022 first round pick, a 2022 fourth round pick, 23 first round pick, 23 third round pick, 24 first round pick, 24 fourth round pick. That's what you gave up. And in return, you also give Deshaun Watson a $230 million fully guaranteed contract on top of giving that up to get Deshaun Watson.
And then on top of that, like the contract was already, not the contract, but the trade was already terrible. But then the Texans hit on damn near every single decision based off of that. They got Stroud, Will Anderson, Tank Dell. They ended up flipping some picks and stuff to get Stephon Diggs. Like they completely built their roster off the backs of that terrible trade. So
absolutely. I don't know why I thought Stroud came from the Panthers pick or something.
I don't know, but they ended up because they traded up for. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I just know
they traded up to get Will Anderson for sure. They did trade up to get Will Anderson. Yeah.
But they wouldn't have done that if they didn't have. I'm just saying, like every decision was based off that trade, and they won because of it. But it's horrible. But let's move on from that nasty man from Bill Cosby to talk about Tua, because it's Friday right now. The Thursday night game was yesterday. Obviously, that's how days work.
Absolutely.
And in that game, the Dolphins got blown out by the Bills. I don't remember the score, but it was a lot to a little. And one of the main reasons they got blown out is because Tua was playing poorly to start. To be honest, he had thrown 3 interceptions, but Tua also suffered a crazy injury because he was scrambling on 4th and 3. They were near the goal line. He was trying to get the first, and he ran into Damar Hamlin, and he concussed himself essentially.
Tell us Tua Tagovailoa will not return to this game. He has been ruled out with a concussion.
And that play, like, it was slow motion, so it looked a little bit worse than it was, but that was like the closest video I could find. But it really was. It was a standard hit. Like Damar Hamlin did. Tua hit Hamlin more than Hamlin hit Tua, in all honesty. But that happened, and Tua, he immediately was knocked unconscious, like his hands and fists like clenched up and stretched out, like he was clearly having I don't know the proper medical term for it, but he clearly had a concussion, clearly suffered a traumatic brain injury, and he was able to get up off the field and walk under his own power. But that's like what Tua's 4th, 5th concussion in the past year or something like that. Like I think it might be time to. Like, I know it's tough, but Tua, he just got paid. He got like $170 million guaranteed. He's only 26. I think it might be time for him to walk away from the game.
Yeah, because you're more susceptible to concussions and brain injuries once you have that first one. Once you have that first one, you saw it. It was damn near. It wasn't last year. It was the year before that, if I'm not mistaken, when he had that Thursday night game, or like he had like a Sunday game where he was walking funny after a play, and then he had that quick turnaround on Thursday, and he got concussed, and everybody was upset that he was even playing in that game to begin with. And then his backup was Teddy Bridgewater at the time, who was also, a concussion away from being out. It's just hard to play with that stuff, man. Like, you see that stuff on video, and it's just like, all right, bro. Like, I understand a lot of money is to be made,
but he already got the deal. He made the money, man. He can chill.
I understand that contracts are not fully guaranteed, and you're not Deshaun Watson, and like some of that they can always find loopholes, but I don't know. If it was me, I would have already walked away. I would have walked away in 2022, if I'm being honest with you. I get it though. I look, these are competitors. Like they've been
playing football since like 6 years old, bro. Like,
yeah, you got to make these decisions for, sometimes you got to make decisions for people sometimes. Like sometimes, like you got to act in the best interest of your people. I think the family was in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody got to step up and be like, "Hey, I don't care, bro. Like you're not doing this." At some point, because a competitor's never going to say, no, let me step away. Like sometimes they will if it gets too crazy, but you don't want to wait until it's too late and be like,
Exactly.
okay, all right, well, I guess I have no choice. Leave
But
right there, walk on your own will.
But do you think he's going to
What?
step away, retire?
No. Unfortunately, no. I don't see it. Not this year.
Do you see him coming back to play this year, or you think he's just gonna?
I think he's gonna play this year. I think he's gonna try.
Yeesh.
Now some people may stop him, and some people may keep him from doing that. But knowing how Tua and a lot of football players are wired,
That's fair.
he's not. That's not gonna stop him. Shit. Shit.
I mean, it didn't stop him before when you were talking about the Thursday night game. You know,
Nigga, it ain't stopped DeMar Hamlin, nigga. And that nigga died, respectfully.
like literally, he died.
That if it ain't gonna stop him, nah, bro. It's just not.
Also, actually, no. Speaking of DeMar Hamlin, this is why I chose this actual video. I remember Al Micheals. Count your days, bro.
Al Micheals.
Yes, bro. Listen to what he say.
Little irony there. He got hit by DeMar Hamlin, who that history.
He said, "You got hit by DeMar Hamlin. You know that history." I'm under the belief that Al Micheals, he's been trying to get fired from Amazon for so long because he doesn't want to do this anymore, but he just don't want to quit because he want to get paid out his full contract. Because he's been low-key, he's been horrible at calling game recently, but you can't say something like that, bro. You can't say something like that. Like we be saying stuff like that.
He said,
so that's how I know you can't be saying stuff like that.
You know that history. I mean, it is mild though. It's not like he said something like
"Stop it,
so out of pocket."
Stop it, bro. He can't be saying stuff. We say stuff like that. He should be making jokes like that.
Who said it was a joke, nigga? This not NBC, bro. It's Amazon Prime, nigga. This is streaming. Who all saw that for real? Like who all saw that broadcast for real?
People,
not as much.
Everybody got Amazon Prime now.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know they have Amazon Prime and they can watch shit.
Also true.
I'm like, oh fuck. But yeah, I get it. I get it. And I see a lot of shit on Twitter, like, yeah, like, yo, that nigga Tua went head first into DeMar's chest. Something bad was bound to happen either way. And I'm just like, that's
a normal thing that happens in football. Like you shouldn't be leading with your head. Like,
nigga, no.
That type of hit was a normal thing that happened.
No, nigga. Leading with Tua's head into DeMar Hamlin's chest, something bad was bound to go happen. Them two in particular. When I heard that, it's not the play. It's who's involved in the play. That nigga's chest and his head, something was going to happen. That's not a normal play when them two niggas are involved.
When a stoppable force meets a very movable object.
Immovable object. God. Immovable one.
I say not immovable, very, very movable. Both them objects very movable.
Just they're not unstoppable either. Stoppable versus movable.
Yeah.
Shit. Ugh. Yuck. Goodwill though.
All right, Greg. It's about that time. Not that time, but it's about that other time. I feel
like I need a sound for just for NFL picks. I had to figure that out.
There has to be we'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Yeah. But it's time for picks though. And since the Bills Dolphins already happened,
we're gonna X that one out.
Yeah.
Even though I did have the Bills win. Like I knew they were gonna win. But let's go.
I probably would have chose the Dolphins. I probably would have. You can put that on my record. I probably would have chose the Dolphins just because I don't like Josh Allen like that. Even though he's great, but still.
Okay, bro. All right. Listen, man. We'll keep it going. Sunday night, we have. Where the fuck are you at?
Bears at the Texans.
Now, I understand why they made this a prime time at the time.
In my head, I was like, ew, Bears prime time, but I get it, I guess.
It's a change of guards between Caleb Williams versus CJ Stroud. And respectfully, I'm gonna pick CJ Stroud.
Easily.
I'm not gonna say, can't say this, Jax.
Damn.
Damn.
I forgot.
You know, there's two things we can't say on this podcast. We can't say easily, and we can't say be fucking for real. Those are the two things we can't say on NFL.
I forgot. Damn. It's been a minute since we done these. I forgot.
We forgive you, but god damn it. Now Caleb's gonna go for 400.
I'm sick.
Hey. And when they do, I'm gonna clip this off. I'm gonna be like, hey, y'all gotta stop saying easily and be fucking for real on this pod.
I have the Texans respectfully beating the Bears. I think it'll be a good game on both sides.
I come to you humbly as I know how, and I'm gonna pick the Texans.
Oh my god!
I think it will be a good game, all the way through the end. Oh shit! Yeah, I think a Cole Kmet touchdown might make this interesting. And then next we have Monday night
game,
Falcons versus Eagles. Now, I have agendas to push on both sides, so I hate that they're matching up. I need niggas to know how bad the Eagles are.
They could. I really don't think they're good. I think they're gonna do the same thing they did last year, bro. Win a whole lot early and then just fall apart.
That's very true. But I also need niggas to know that the Falcons, they need to change their quarterback immediately. This is a bad matchup, right? And I think the Eagles play to their competition at times. I'm still gonna pick the Eagles though. I will pick the Eagles. I don't like that I'm picking them niggas. It's just the fact that one has an Achilles injury right now, and I know how this is going to end.
Yeah. I'm going with the Eagles as well, just because I don't think Kirk Cousins he's not 100% yet. So I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles.
You like that? No, I don't, Kurt. I don't actually. I actually hate it. And now. Our locks, our locks for the week. Jackson,
locks and upset. My lock of the week, I have the 49ers beating the Vikings. Yeah.
For my lock, I have the Ravens beating the Raiders.
I want Gardner Minshew to do well though, but he's probably gonna lose horribly. But I want him to do well.
I don't want him to do well at all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're a hater, but it's cool.
Nothing against him. It's a lock for a reason. I need this to go through.
Fair enough. Man, for my upset, I am taking I'll go ahead. I'll take the Bucs over the Lions, bro, because Baker was cooking last game, and you can't really. It's not too many. I don't know if anybody can guard Mike Evans. I'm not gonna hold you. If he's on it, if he's feeling it, I don't know if you can guard Mike Evans. So I'll go Bucs over the Lions.
Yeah, Mike Evans. Severely underrated. Not talked about enough. My upset. Loki forgot who I had as my upset. Jesus, where'd you go? My upset. Jacoby does it again. Let's go ahead and get that upset. I need niggas to apologize to Jacoby Brissett. Niggas ain't had no faith in that nigga.
When he wins the MVP, I'm gonna just be like, I told you so.
You had that nigga against your lock. I don't want to hear what you got to say right now.
That's not what we need to be focused on.
Nah, we gotta let these niggas know. The president of the organization betted against.
He needs some adversity to push him.
He don't, nigga.
Bro, shut up. Damn.
You don't need no adversity.
Bro, look at the hot takes. Golly.
Let me go ahead and get Jacoby Brissett and them over the Seahawks because it really is in them. Yeah. And Ramondre. Not to you.
Ramondre Stevens acting pretty good. Yeah, I like
Ramondre. Yeah, he got a good little running game for sure. Yeah. That's my upset for the week. These are our picks of the week. Jax, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think you won anything.
Yeah, I don't think I did either.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And I think
like
I won maybe like 2. I kind of forgot what I'll have to go and check the stuff. And I might add like a separate video of like what our actual scores are. So everybody can stay updated. But
for sure.
But
now, Greg, it's about that time.
Jax, do you have a hot take?
My hot take is I don't think NFL teams should have to report the injuries like that. Like, I don't think they have to get into specifics. And this is sort of building off of the whole Christian McCaffrey, Jordan Mason thing, because McCaffrey, he was scratched from the lineup, I think like maybe a couple hours before the game, and nobody knew about that. But then after the game, Jordan Mason, he started for the Niners. He went crazy. He had like 100. He had like 150, 120. I don't know. He had hella yards in his first game starting. And after the game, they asked him about it.
When did you find out that you were going to be starting?
When did I find out? Maybe Friday night, something.
And that, you're not supposed to do that because when the player's injured, you have to announce it like as soon as possible for like, they say competitive reasons and stuff, but I really think it's for like betting reasons and all that. And he said that they told him he would start on Friday, but then Kyle Shanahan, they interviewed him later on, and he was like, "What? No, I never said that. I told him he was going to be starting. I told him he might play, but I didn't tell him he's going to be starting." And then this whole thing, it boiled over, and they asked Jordan Mason again about it in the post-game press conference. And
when did you find out that you'd be in the starting lineup?
That question right there is why I'm at. That's why I don't like really talking to media, because you say one thing wrong and then I don't know. Just skip that question.
Like, they did all that, raining on his parade, but I don't think you should have to report the injury. I don't think you should have to get into specifics. Like with hockey, when a player gets hurt, they just be upper body or lower body. I think injuries in the NFL should be like that. We don't need to know the specifics of everything. We don't need to know as soon as possible. Like, it can announce it a couple hours before the game if they want. I don't think they should have to. Like, granted, he didn't get in trouble for it, thankfully, but I don't think the NFL should make it a big thing that's a thing. So that's my hot take.
Yeah. I know what this is, Jax. I ain't gonna hold you.
What is this?
Go ahead, man.
Stop it, bro.
Y'all need to go ahead and call that motherfucking number.
Hey, that's not me. I'm not one of.
If Jordan Mason made you that bad and that upset and that concerned about another man's health, call that number, nigga. We know the reason why you mad. And it ain't got nothing to do with that nigga health. It's that fantasy lineup that you had. It's that parlay that you prematurely put on there. And when you heard Friday, you wanted to justify your bad decision making. Nigga, you wasn't gonna win money regardless. Most of you niggas was not gonna win money regardless. I agree with Jax. People blow this shit out of proportion. That nigga had a tremendous ass game, and it was fun. It was ruined by niggas. He said Friday, bro. Shut the fuck up. Why do you have your panties in the bunch? Because a nigga said Friday instead of Sunday. You don't even know how to run a waiver wire for real for you to just get your shit off the way you getting your shit off. Them extra days was not gonna get you that 25 point per game ass nigga. No,
your parlay was never gonna hit. I'm sorry,
bro. I'm trying to tell you, y'all was not gonna make it out the hood with that parlay. Go get a. Man, look,
bro.
Man, look, man. I got something for you niggas, man. My fault. I know we're going a little long-winded, but since we already here, let's go ahead and get into the real money glitch. It's the real money glitch right here, man. You put something that says
hiring immediately.
And you can pick whatever city that you want. We can do New York. Money glitch, nigga. money glitch.
Pulls up 3-pointer. Bang!
Look at all these goddamn jobs, nigga.
Wins the game at the buzzer.
Look at this. On
Easily applied. Easily applied.
Need a score, nigga. On foot delivery. This is the real money glitch. You want unlimited money? Go do urgent. Come on, man. Y'all not tapped in for real. But you out here on your ass with a fucking parlay. Out here worried about what another man is doing. Leave it alone. For me. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I did have a hot take that Jax did tell me I should do. I still might do it. I'm stuck between that and saying that not all rappers need to be on Rap Genius or all rappers shouldn't be interviewed. I saw some weird shit the other day about how some dude came up with a song. I don't need to know that you was.
I saw that video. Yeah. I hate that video.
I don't want to. I actually don't want to show that.
I hate that video so much.
I don't want to show that on the platform. If we're not gonna show Shannon and all them other niggas, I don't want to show that nigga either. Respectfully. So my hot take is gonna be that when it comes to being black in America and police brutality and anybody that gets pulled over with the police as a black man, if you're not a black man, I really don't want to have a dialogue with you. I don't want to discuss anything with you. I don't really care about your opinion. I don't care what you have to say about it. Go write a journal.
Just stop talking, bro.
Go do something else. Cause I don't care, nigga. you first of all, you'll never understand.
The rules are different, bro. The rules are different.
The rules are different. And respectfully, I love everybody. Like, you know, I love people, most people, and I love most of my black people. But I'm not talking to every black woman about this either. Respectfully, there's some things that women go through that I'm gonna shut the fuck up about, and I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not having no crazy discourse about some shit like this. I'm sorry. We already know as black men what we have to do to.
We shouldn't have to do it, but we have to do it so we don't fucking die.
Yeah. So I'm not finna chastise anybody from one way or the other. If you decide to go one way about it, that's fine. If you decide to go another way about the same situation, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you do it correctly in the eyes of everybody else. You have a chance to die. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do, how you say it, what dialect, what language you speak. When it comes to if you are a black man or if you are dark as hell. For you Dominican niggas, me no black. All right, nigga. All right, nigga. Say so. That 9 works for all them niggas. I ain't gonna lie. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. So, Carl, how many times we talking about you, nigga? Mr. Dominican man. And shout out to Cat, because that's a crazy straight. Because I'm always
like, damn.
That's my guy. That's my guy. But if you one of them niggas, like, all right, nigga. All right, but that's my hot take. Short to the point. Yeah. Your opinion is irrelevant if you're not a black man. I don't care. I should really stop talking about it. Why do you have that energy? Why do y'all care so much to talk about that? No, you should have.
Because they're racist, and they don't. I feel like they realize it, but they don't want to. They don't want. They realize that they're racist, but they think we can't tell. They think we don't realize they're racist.
They're just so naive to the. Well, if Tyreek would have did this, it's really simple to you because you're not a black man.
Like, because he rolled his. They were like, oh, even Stephen A. He was talking about it, and I did that shit too. That pissed me off what Stephen A. was talking about. He sounded very
stupid, nigga. I get like, bro.
You talking about, oh, he didn't roll down or he rolled back up his window and blah blah. And he's just like, yes,
rhetoric is not helping, bro.
Is that's cause for them to force him out the car and throw him on the ground and headlock him and all that, like because he rolled up his window
and talking and talking to the pedestrians crazy? that just want to know what's going on with they mans?
Like they talking about Calais Campbell. They put him in handcuffs. He didn't do anything. John Smith. He pulled over illegally, turned on his hazard lights, got out the car, and said, "Hey guys, what's going on? Get back in your car. We're gonna arrest you. Where's your license? Or we're gonna arrest you." And you're like, "What are you talking? I didn't even do it. I just asked."
You just asking a simple question. Fuck nigga. Yeah. So it's like I said, it's so dumb. And that's why I didn't like how Stephen A was doing it, because at the end of the day, like y'all always want to make like you always force black men to have such a more higher morale than the niggas that quote unquote serve our country, nigga. The whole point of being a police officer. I remember when I was 4 years old, and I'll get off my soapbox real quick. I remember I was 4 years old, and there was a police officer that came into like our school. It was like career day and shit. And one of the first things that he said, like the first thing was like, yeah, the responsibility of a police officer is number one, de-escalate the situation. And that's always stuck in my head every time we talk about police brutality or any nigga that's on a power trip. Anybody that talks to me crazy about what he should have did or what she should have did or whatever, the police officer's main job is to de-escalate the situation so it doesn't become worse than what it already is. Nobody's happy to be pulled over by the police. It's your fucking job to de-escalate the situation, nigga. But I fucking digress. We got to do backflips and handstands and talk nice just to hope that we don't get killed. That's crazy.
And it's not like we don't know that either. Like, what are you're telling us that we already know? Like
yeah,
so why are you even bringing that up?
Like, stop stating the fucking obvious, fuck nigga, please. Ew.
That's Stephen A. He was like, we're just trying to let people know to save their life. We already know.
We already know, nigga.
Every single human knows,
and it still doesn't work. It's still not 100% foolproof, nigga. But you know that because you're a black man, Stephen A. So I don't know why the fuck you're trying to play like this. Oh, I gotta shoulder some blame. No, you don't. You don't actually.
You put the blame on the person you put the blame on the person who's supposed to protect and serve, the person who's supposed to de-escalate. You put all because he was speeding and they didn't have a radar. Like that was, they just say he looked like, I mean, it did look like he was going fast, but he right next to the damn stage. He's gonna go to the game.
I'm saying, bro.
Like when you put him over, and I know that guy, like one of the guys was like, "Oh, that's Tyreek." Once I heard that's Tyreek, I'll be like, "Oh, he's trying to get to the game. Let me just go ahead and let him go." He's a block from the damn state, a literal block. Like you can see the stadium in the background. He's just trying to get to the game, bro.
He just got his panties in a bunch because he didn't like how Tyreek was talking. And I'm like, yo, I've seen it in real time. There's so many non-violent ways you can get your shit off. You could just be the dick cop that just ranks up the little fines that you have and just check out the car. Oh, you talking crazy to me? Boom, boom, boom. The tent is this, da, 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 da. If you want to go that route, you could have done so many other things besides pull a nigga out your car. You think you scared? You think that nigga's scared now? Like you think that nigga just don't think he pulled me out the car. I can't beat his ass. Bitch, I'm a professional athlete. I will whoop the fuck out of you, but I can't because obviously you got a badge and we got shit going on.
They get away with everything because that damn bad. But
it is what it is. We like I said, we can go.
Like it shouldn't be what it is, but it is what it is.
It literally is what it is. And if you're not a part of this community, please shut the fuck up about it. Nobody cares about what you're talking about. Disrespectfully, because I don't respect you, my nigga. I don't respect you if this is what you're talking about. What's that thing that Feek said? That what kind of glasses, what kind of shades them niggas be having? Them white people, them racist white people. I don't know if it was Oakley shades.
Oh, Oakley, yep.
It's the Oakley shades. If you own Oakley shades and you are not a person of color, I'm not gonna lie to you.
If you are a person of color and you wear Oakley shades, I'm gonna still look at you crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at you sideways too. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Any last words, Jax?
Man, like Gray said, bro, if you're not a black man, you talking about the police, bro. Shut up. I'm sorry. I really do. Like, shut the hell up, bro.
Like, please don't piss me off, bro. Like,
but if you want to change your life, go do some life changing shit,
bro. Legal stuff.
Well,
man. Yeah, man. Well, at least attempt.
Yeah.
You know, Let your heart be in the right place when you make your moves that you moving, nigga. We just saying life changing and we saying it like in a dead stop. Some of y'all, I need y'all to think before y'all start doing shit.
That is fair. That's fair. That is fair.
If your first name is Megan, y'all are not having a good 2024. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you have a first name of Megan, y'all, this is not y'all year. Megan Thee Stallion, you out here doing weird shit.
What did she do?
Dating that fuck nigga that's not me. Megan Good, you out here paying Jonathan Majors child support and all of his bills. That's a W woman for some.
I feel like that's not true, bro. I feel like people just make that up. It can't be true.
Hey, look, nigga like me, I put a stop to it. I let niggas know. If I was making good, I'd come out and be like, hey, I don't care if it's a gossip page. I ain't do that shit. That's because that's crazy, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I guess he found their Coretta. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, Jax. We are the answers to all of our problems. And with that being said, all right, man, touch some grass. Get some bitches. Leave us alone until next week. But don't leave us all the way alone.
Donation.
Please.
Donation.
Before you head out the door.
Donation.
With that being said, we'll be back next week.